Hello ladies and gentlemen, 'tis I once again making another video. Today I don't actually have a topic to talk about, but you know what I do have instead is a very interesting thing, something that has heritage towards the boat that I am currently on board, and that is what I would like to show you. I was only starting the video out here because it's rather nice lighting and quite nice to just look out at. It's very hot here in Spain today. I think it's reached about 30 odd degrees in the middle of the day, something like that. Anyways, if we head on down, don't mind any of the mess.
Oh, please don't film me in this. I am getting straight bit by bit.
Yes, it is looking rather lovely.
I'm doing dinner. Are you hungry?
I'm not massively hungry now.
I'm doing steak and chips with fish.
With fish? That doesn't sound like a very
It's surf and
good
turf.
combo. You enjoy your surf and your turf. This is what I want to talk about. My cabin. Because this cabin has been built 100% by me. And then all of the decorating and whatnot has been done by others and myself included. So I would just like to go over some of the nuances of my room, as it would be known. Originally, when we moved onto this boat, this is the day head here. And the door was completely perfect, you know, like this. I seem to remember making a video about it too. You couldn't get past if the door was open. So I cut it in half. But as it would turn out, these doors on boats are made of a very hollow material. So I had to put duct tape over the middle of it so that all the filling in the middle, it's like cardboard honeycomb or something. That was one of my inventions. Another one of my inventions was just this bunk in general. Any of you that maybe know this boat, most of you won't, it used to have a double bunk setup. So it would have one bunk here and another bunk down here. I decided, since me and my sister never shared a room, that bunk was going. I was going to cut this bunk out, extend it down there so that it's wider, maybe not necessarily longer, even though you have quite a lot of legroom all the way in the back. Use the original board, which I did prop up, but over time it started to sag, and so my fix to that problem was actually a screw right there. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing more permanent than a temporary fix. So that's probably going to stay that way for quite some time. And I really like this, but I had nothing to do with this space. So what I decided to do was build a racing simulator setup with my friend. It's made out of just plywood. Here's my PS5, but I've put a plastic bag over it because we do tend to get some leaks from this crack here. I had one monitor die on me because it leaked from the hatch as well. That's resolved, but obviously the monitor had to be replaced. Got a very old steering wheel that I've had for many years. My gaming chair that I bought. It's a rather simple thing when you think about it. And I made a whole video explaining how I built this sort of thing, because it's not an exactly easy thing to build in a boat where things are sort of slanted and curving inwards. In order to make the support strong enough, it was definitely an engineering challenge, but we got there in the end. Some lovely LED lights that go all the way along. I definitely do like that touch. I built a staircase here where there used to be drawers. Obviously, you know, with the bunk being along here. Let me put it into 0.5 for you, maybe that's better. Yeah, just turn these into stairs so I can actually get up here.
You sure you don't want any?
Yes, I'm sure I don't want any.
All the more for me.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, as I was saying, you might be staring at that right there, thinking, what on earth is that? I shall show you. It's actually a very nice piece of engineering out of just scrap wood. I first need to take my phone out of here. This is a phone mount for when I'm laying down. This is a latch I made. I didn't want the latch to just be free spinning, so a screw has been put in place to stop it. I can pull this down, and then the phone can in fact be mounted here. There's even a little cut up for my charger hole, which I realised after I'd built it. This just twists and clamps down onto it very simply. Very nice design. I'll demonstrate now. Actually, I'll put it upside down because you'll see why. There we go. And it's clamped down. No hands. Let's say I want to watch a YouTube video. Oh my goodness. I can watch YouTube videos in landscape mode while laying down. Then my charger and my socket are only there. I wrap it round the back, plug it in, just like that, nice and simple. How cool is that? I think that's amazingly cool. And then when I'm not using it, it goes straight back up. Here is my anchor locker. Now, you might be thinking something else when this is here, but no, I have really bad allergies right now, as you can tell. So it's just a bit of mess. I've run out of Lipton, so I've had to substitute for water. And yeah, I had to build the shelf inside the little anchor chamber. This wallpaper was brilliant, personally. It's also nice trim with rope. I figured that would be nice. So this is the original wood. I figured it looked nice and it was cheap to not have to replace. It was a bit rotten there, so I had to just do a patch job in the corner. And as you know, it's getting a little bit hot here in Spain now, hence why I am currently shirtless. And something I've been meaning to do is develop my own cooling system in this room. You might be thinking, oh, let's get a portable AC unit, but that just doesn't quite cut the cheese, because that's too easy. And I don't like easy. I like engineering challenges. So my first thought was, I've got this fan. I could mount it to the ceiling and have it be able to spin in any which way, but then that blocks an emergency escape. So that's not going to work. Then my mum said, why don't I put it in the corner and have it blow onto me? I thought, that's interesting. Yeah, I think that would work as well. And then my mother sparked my interest with a thing that she said, and I haven't stopped thinking about it since. And that is, what if you make your own cooling system out of copper pipes? And so I started thinking about it. I thought, oh, that's interesting, yes.
Garden hose would actually be better.
It wouldn't, because you need it to radiate. Garden hose is very insulative. It's rubber. Anyways, what I thought was, if I make a reservoir in the bilge way down there, then I can add a water pump to it, circulate it all the way up, do a zigzag over the fan, and have the fan blow cool air at me. But then I started thinking, I don't know if that's going to work, because is it going to be cold enough bonded to the hull? So I thought, well, if I have enough coverage on the hull, maybe. So second thought was, what about zigzagging it and bonding it to the hull as I went, and additionally to the fan. Then I actually had the floors up. I was feeling the hull. It's not actually that cold, so I don't think that's going to work. Idea number 2, as far as cooling on that front goes, is having it go out the porthole, down into direct salt water with an anode to prevent galvanic corrosion, and I have a load of zigzags going to that as well. That would probably cool my refrigerant well enough to then make the pipes cold for the fan to then blow onto me. It's exactly how an air conditioning system works, is it's just cold pipes being blown into the atmosphere. So I don't see why it shouldn't work. The only issue is, what if in the summer the ocean doesn't get cold enough and it's actually quite warm? Then I might be a little bit screwed. But most of the time, I think it should be okay. Tell me what you think in the comments for that one.
What I was actually suggesting was like a computer cooling system.
Yeah, she was thinking of a computer cooling system, which
Hey, I've got a tip for everybody.
don't think would work.
Tip.
What's your important tip?
Right, I've ordered a new bilge pump. I accidentally put the house address. No one was there, so they couldn't deliver it. But they tried to deliver something for your dad that I ordered. I only ordered it once. But apparently it's on something called repeat order, where it renews it every bloody month. Now, Amazon are doing this a lot. And it's not obvious when you order something. You don't find out till the next month they've charged you again and they're sending you the same thing. There were Christmas presents they're doing it. So I had to get in touch with Amazon today, get them to cancel. They said, oh, you've got five products you're subscribed to. They're going to keep sending them. I think that's very naughty. I just thought I'd mention that for people.
It probably says when you buy it if it's a subscription.
Probably does in teeny weeny.
Yes, probably. I don't doubt that. Anyways, tell me what all of you think of my room. These are the little things that I've thought about making in the near future. The cooling system is still not sure about it, but it might happen sometime soon. Wearing the boddery today for any of you that care. Yes, that is something. I've been getting rampantly attacked by the mosquitoes recently, and my mother is convinced they're in the bilge. And
I don't get attacked.
not by leaving the window open and the door open until 11, 12 o'clock at night. It's definitely not because of that. It's definitely the bilges. So I'm going to put a mosquito net up over that door and over this bed, so that if they do get past
them all in there with you and they won't bother me.
Oh yes, because they're all in the bilges and they're all going to come and get me in my sleep. They already get me in my sleep, so a mosquito net will definitely help. If you look here and such, for example, there is a mosquito splat. There is a mosquito splat. There is a mosquito splat. That's a mosquito splat. No, not that one. Point is, there's a lot. Every single night I've been killing about 3 or 4. And since the walls are white, I can just shine my flashlight until I see them. Boom! Got you. Full of blood. So, yes. Anyways, I think that's about all the time I have for today. Thank you for watching. Good night, and may your God go with you.